one thing that just pops with him? One thing that really stands out to you?
Well, number one is his character and the way he carries himself. He's a grown man. He brings a lot of leadership, and his relationship with Vi and the way that they've bonded is really key to the culture of our running back room. But from an ability standpoint, you know, he's really setting. He does a good job of catching the ball out of the backfield. As you can see in the spring game, I think if the receiver doesn't get his way, he probably goes the distance. He's got great vision. You know, he's played a lot of football, and you know, he's a tough kid.
How do he and Vi complement each other in your eyes?
Well, you know, they're kind of similar backs in a way. You know, Keontae may have a little bit better top end speed, you know, but they're both very physical three-down backs that we don't have to worry who's in on what play, and that's kind of what we've always wanted. You know, that's why when Vi was healthy, you know, he was kind of always that guy. When I talk about that, I talk about pass protection. You know, I talk about running the football. I talk about catching the football out of the backfield, and those guys both do that very well.
When you talk about a 1A and a 1B, does it matter if the styles are different, or
No.
is it just best two guys?
Production.
Yeah.
Production. You know, that's what we're looking for. When you're on the football field, our team is better. You know, so I look forward to watching those guys compete. And as the Barlow kid is a pretty special young man as well. He also has all those abilities. And a guy that I've got to mention that came out today and really set the tone for today's practice is Keenan. You know, he really came out and you know, looked like a guy that's been here 3 years. You know, he ran with some physicality. You know, you know, we got a very talented room, and it's gonna breed competition. And you know, again, we want to get, you know, we want a couple guys to be able to get in the rhythm. So the best two guys will be out there majority of the time.
Speaking of Keenan, he didn't have much of a role last year. Is there an opportunity for him to change that this year?
Well, with Keenan, again, he came out and he had a great day today. As long as he continues to play like that, we'll find ways to use him. One of the things that we've talked to him about maybe is also in some of our spread sets, getting him out there and utilizing his skill set, his abilities.
When he misses the spring, where does he have to play catch up?
Well, I mean, number one, he's got his ability to retain information. You know, he has a great ability to do that. He's got great aptitude. He picks things up very quick. So that's a positive for him because he is missing a lot by not going to a spring. The biggest thing with Keenan right now is maintaining that weight and being able to hold up in pass protection instances because he's a game changer. You know, I mean, 10-2 can get to that end zone pretty dang quick. You know, so. You know, he loves track, and I want him to run track, but we do miss him in the spring.
Brandon Campbell's your only first-year guy, and he's here this spring. And what have you seen from him so far, and what do you need to see from him in order for him to maybe get into?
Well, what I need to see from him is number one, if we can't protect, we're not going to play. You know, we've had far too many busts in these first couple practices. You know, and a lot of that these guys have been dealing with a lot. They've had summer school going on, whatnot. Summer school ended yesterday. Now we need to study football for the next couple of weeks. So he's very good now with the ball in his hand. He's patient. He's probably our best inside zone runner. You know, if you go back and you watch the spring ball cut-ups, he's very patient and he has a burst that I don't think a lot of people know about. So with him, it's just, you know, we got to protect that quarterback, and it's my job to get him coached up. It's my job to get him up to speed.
What's the toughest part for young guys, freshmen, when they come